everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new Star Trek movie review. Yes, we are continuing on with our Next Generation tales. We're on movie number 3, Star Trek Insurrection. This is the one where they all think they're getting younger. And Riker loses his beard and Data loses the plot. Let's put the film into the player, watch Insurrection, and I'll give you my thoughts after the film. Okay, so Star Trek Insurrection, which is the third film in the Next Generation cast. This one feels a little bit different. This one feels like an extended Next Generation episode, a little bit slow in places. It's basically about this planet that has this race called the Baku. They live a simple life, ironmongering, baking and all that kind of stuff, playing, but they are being monitored by a secret Federation outpost on the planet that's cloaked, and one day Data decides to go rogue and reveal it to the local population. This group of aliens known as the Sonar are working alongside the Federation, monitoring this planet because in the rings of the planet is a substance that enables you to de-age, get younger, get your youth back. And unfortunately, some of the Sonar look a bit stretched. So they're trying to get their youth back. And their secret plans are to beam the Baku off the planet without their knowledge, deposit them on another planet so that the Sonar can collect the stuff from the rings of this planet in order to help de-age them. Also involved with the Sonar is Anthony Zerbe, who plays Admiral Doherty, who's kind of a admiral in the Federation going against the grain. He doesn't have 100% of the Federation's interests at heart. In order to find out what went wrong with Data, obviously the Enterprise turns up with the crew, and members of the crew start noticing changes. Picard thinks he's growing back some hair. Geordi's ocular implants start to regenerate, so for the first time he can see a sunset. Worf's probably on his way back to Ponfar, adolescence Klingon, and he does have a giant zit on his nose as well. And Riker and Troy rekindle their romance that they had many years ago, and we get a clean-shaven Riker who believes his face is as smooth as an android's bum. It's not, trust me. Also with Riker we get that fiery spirit back, and sometimes I kind of get a Captain Kirk oomph from him when he goes into battle. You know, we're through running from these bastards. That fiery Captain Kirk that come through from the film, especially like Star Trek 2 and 3, as Picard and the crew realise exactly what's going on with these aliens and with this planet. They beam down to try and help them, and they go up against the Sonar, led by F. Murray Abraham, who plays a character called Raoul. I think it's Raoul. Raoul's fed up with the Federation now, so he's past it also. He just takes things into his own matters to collect these bits of dust or whatever in this in these rings. Like I say, it's a bit of an extending episode of Next Generation. It's not one of the best movies. The music is good by Jerry Goldsmith. The visuals, the cinematography is pretty good. And the village on Baku really does look like it's something from a Next Generation episode. There are some good action scenes, including a battle with the Enterprise and some attacking sonar ships through this cloud. And there's a fair amount of comedy in the film as well, but it's not one of the best Star Trek films, even though it was directed by Jonathan Frakes. The picture quality is actually really good and shows the lovely vibrant colours of the village and the hills and things like that. Interiors of the ship look good. The sound is Dolby True HD 5.1, which was pretty good. Lots of use of bass, lots of use of the bass. And it wouldn't be Star Trek without Picard trying to get his leg over with this young chick down on the planet. So that's Star Trek Insurrection. How would I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to give it 6.5 stretched faces. Yes. 6.5. It's not one of the best. It is slow in some places. The story doesn't feel fast. It doesn't come across as gripping you. Like I say, it's an extended episode. It could have worked. You know, if this was a 2-part episode from Next Generation, I would have believed it. But anyway, that's my thoughts on Star Trek Insurrection. So that's my review for Star Trek Insurrection. The next film is the last of the Next Generation series, which is Star Trek Nemesis. And we welcome a familiar face. Yes, a very young, bald Tom Hardy. Yes, I know. Fantastic. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below if you like Insurrection, what you like about it, if you don't like Insurrection. And as always, lock and load.